I'm in the wonderful Catton Park. There's going to be a mountain bike race here tomorrow, so I've been helping clear the track. I'm actually part of the organisation. I'm going to do the commentary tomorrow, so I thought I'd have a ride around as well. And in the process of riding around and track clearance, saw something good to eat, and that is, it's 2 weeks after St George's Day, and there's these white mushrooms growing in the woods. These are St George's mushrooms, I'm pretty sure. We can check though. St George's are a good edible mushroom, and that's a beautiful, fresh, pale white, hello, pale white mushroom with lots and lots of gills, really tightly packed in there. Not many mushrooms come up this time of year. So around St George's Day, white mushroom in the woods, it's a good bet to start with. We can do a couple of checks to make sure it's not anything else though. The primary one, I mean there's not much to get it mixed up with, but the primary one, other than the date, I mean that's really the key thing here, that it's come at the right time of year to be a St George's mushroom. What I can do is break it and deliberately bruise, batter that white flesh there. If it was to turn a pinky white, a reddy pinky colour, then I should change my mind and be concerned and not eat them. That's really the only thing they could get mixed up with. Smell is another way to check, and these have a classic sort of, well, they say cucumbery, and it is quite. I'm not really a fan of cucumber, but I am a fan of these mushrooms, I tell you. They dry out really well. You know, you put them in the oven on a really low heat, perhaps with the door propped open, and have them sliced up thinly, and they'll form a crispy dry mushroom that can keep for years and be added to soups, stews, stir fries or whatever, either rehydrated first or even just in the cooking juices and oils in there, and they'll swell up and add a lot of flavour. Or we can have them fresh. I'm going to take them around my sister's house. So there's a good collection of them. It's another good sign. Whenever there's one, there should be many with these mushrooms. They should not grow in any particular order, just generally around the area that they're wherever they're found, you know, there should be plenty of them. So there's really one organism, one mushroom plant as it were. The fungus that produces these mushroom fruits, that's what mushroom is under the ground here. It probably goes a good long way over there and back there and all around, and these are just like the berries on a bush or something like that. That's the way to think of a mushroom. So I'll take them all, because there's probably already been quite a few of these mushrooms grow around here and spread the spores. There will probably be many more, and the bush will continue to do this for many more years, and I might miss the season next year or the year after or whenever. So I'm not stopping mushrooms growing here. I'm just taking a tiny little amount of them, and I might even, any that I don't eat, I will discard in a way that means they may be able to spread their spores. So I might even help it to reproduce rather than have stopped it. So I think I'm being quite eco about this. What more can I say about St George's fungus? Obviously, always be careful. Know how to identify fungus when you pick them. So I went through how to identify that. If there's any doubt, don't eat them. I'm pretty convinced of these, but I will double check when I get home again. Yeah, I suppose the reason you don't buy these in the shops isn't that they're not good. The one or two mushroom varieties that are grown commercially are just those that are easy to grow, and these like a woodland habitat, so that's not very easy to farm. They don't travel that well, they don't last that long in that form, although they do dry out nicely. So that's why you don't see them fresh in the shops, just like a punnet of portobello mushrooms or something. I think that's all I should say. There you go. Bye bye.